So we're back here in a special edition of WBO JABS, here with my brother, counsel, father, and mentor in boxing, Paco Alcácer, WBO president Gustavo. Paco, we're here, look, the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, but it's
Davis-Berinchyk, you're warrior Dick Tracy.
yeah, but it's too cold, Gustavo. I can't afford this weather. No way. I love Puerto Rico. I love my weather.
80-degree weather, you can't play golf with this weather, Paco.
No, forget about golfing in here. You know, Carl Moretti will be, I can bet the shit of him when in March, April, March, yeah, forget it because he got straight.
Yeah. Paco, we're here at Madison Square Garden Arena for the theater. Keyshawn Davis against Davis-Berinchyk, the main event lightweight title.
6-1, but it's not 6-1. It's 2-1, probably because they are fighting here in America. But Berinchyk is a amateur, great amateur.
Amateur standout
from Ukraine. He got balls. He always in good shape.
Sure.
And forget about what he said there, that they said a watermelon. That means nothing. At the end of the day, it's 1 against 1.
Yep.
On the ring.
A great mesh of styles. You got Berinchyk, the boxer, slick, amateur pedigree world champion, a militia. He fought for Ukraine, the war, Pac, against Russia.
I know. He got married and he got a big heart.
Yeah.
But also, I talked to Aaron. Aaron told me about a year ago that his best prospect was Keyshawn. I like Shushu better at that time, but now after that, Keyshawn makes great fights, and then Aaron probably is right. He got a good eye because I asked him 5 or 6 years ago about
Teofimo?
When Teo was a prospect, I asked him, and he got a lot of prospects, but they all that guys.
Yeah.
I asked Aaron, who's your best prospect? He told me Teo. And he was right.
And he also told you about Davis.
And now he told me about Davis. That means Aaron has been here for over 60 years. He's better than anybody. If I can be wrong in 5% of the times, because I am just 45 years in this business. But Aaron probably will be 1 or 2%. That means that he's almost right.
Paco, another thing, Davis is a stablemate of Terence Crawford.
All
those fighters, they got something.
Oh, about Bomac, you know what he told me?
He talked to Bomac?
He's convinced that Terence can beat Canelo.
That's a
fish. Paco, he's working on his body now, gaining muscle. He will be in shape, ready for Canelo, and he can beat Canelo. He's convinced that he can beat Canelo.
Paco,
I got my doubts, and I got my doubts.
I know you got
my opinion, but I have to talk to Terence tomorrow.
He's going to be here, Terence Crawford, 154 WBO champ. Paco, I'm going to recommend to the committee that Crawford, once that fight materializes itself, which is going to take place in September, if Canelo defeats William Skull now in May, to recommend to the ratings committee that they rank Crawford number 1 in light of his professional merits and accomplishments.
He got all the merit.
The mandatory.
He got all the merit. He has been champion in 4 different divisions, undefeated in 2. He beat everybody. He got a lot of title defense.
I think it's
undefeated. He's one of the best fight all time. Pound for pound of all time. Crawford is there.
I think that's a good recommendation, Paco.
Crawford is a Mayweather with a punch.
I agree.
Yeah.
And if Crawford, when he fights Canelo, if Crawford relinquishes the 154 title, we can give Xander Zayas, if he wins
man,
he's number 1 because of the mandatory.
But he have to win this.
Yeah, he has to win.
He has to fight. This is the fight of his life.
Yeah, the defining moment for Xander Zayas. He's fighting the 11-rated contender Zayas-Spomer from Germany. He's coming all in for all the chips, life-changing opportunity. Whereas Xander, Paco, if he wins,
but we were talking to Sanders, and he knows that he have to pass this fight. Win this fight, and then be ready for the title because he wants to be world champion. And Fundora will be fighting
Booker in March, I believe March 6th.
Yeah. That means that the winner of this, it's Xander wins.
If Xander wins, he's the mandatory.
He will be the mandatory.
Crawford relinquishes, which is probably.
You recommended that. I agree with you.
No, I think
Paco,
I think it's a logical and reasonable recommendation.
He got 7 title, regional title.
Title defenses on Friday, so all
undefeated. And he's got, he's a great fighter.
Paco, we also have in the undercard 2 regional titles. Rohan Polanco against Polanco-Torres. Welterweight, we have Hey Moretti, regards to Carl Moretti, top rank. And we also have Vito Mielnicki, the Italian.
I like Vito. I saw him fighting. Yeah. I like Vito in that fight.
Anyway,
I don't know the Irish. I saw the Irish fighting, but I remember Vito fighting.
Irish against an Italian American.
I like Vito fight. The way he fight, he put his heart. I will prepare. He can punch.
And we need middleweights. We don't have. It's lacking depth.
Nobody in the middleweight. We don't have any names in the middleweight.
So let's close the show, Paco. You mentioned Teofimo. What's the latest? Teofimo against Hitchens. Teofimo called me. I said, champ, we love you. WBO loyal, thank you, but we have to wait until the championship committee renders a ruling as to whether they will allow the unification or force the mandatory, which will be Catterall against Barboza on Saturday.
Oh, that's a fight. We have to wait. What happened in that fight? I don't know what will happen because Barboza can fight, but they are fighting in England. In England, that means that Catterall will be
favorable.
What
could be Paco?
Yeah, but
60-40 fight. Or 55 to 45.
Yeah, it's a
very close.
6-5.
6-5
because Barboza can beat anybody. But Catterall is fighting a tough cookie. It's a tough cookie. But I love to see Theo fighting the unification.
You like Hitchens? You always.
I remember I saw him fight
Bauza. Oh my God, he killed Bauza.
Oh, he killed Bauza. He looked bad against the other.
Gustavo Lemos.
The Argentinian.
Keishon destroyed him.
And Keishon destroyed.
Look what happened. His style makes fights.
But I like Keishon too. But Theo is a great fighter. Theo is one of a kind. Theo, if he's okay.
Mentally,
yeah, he can beat anybody.
Sky's the limit for Theo, but we have to wait until the championship committee renders its ruling.
But if he move up to 147, because that's the information we got, that he can move to 147, then the winner that will be the champion.
Will be the full champion. So regardless of the scenario, it's a win-win for everybody, but we will have to see what the committee determines.
Good luck to Juan Mita, who's fighting.
Juan Mita, the professional. Juan Lopez, his son, former WBO 2 division champion, 120 to 126.
I like the way he delivered there. A nice guy. He can speak English very good. He can speak, convince. He convince. Yeah, he got charisma. Correct. I like that kid. I want to see him fighting.
He's fighting 115.
He said that he can make 120 if he needed.
112?
Yeah, he said if I gonna fight for a championship, I can make 112.
He can kill people at 112. He's big.
But let's see what happens. Lobo Torres will be fighting the Polanco.
Polanco for the Intercontinental.
Yeah, Polanco should be the favorite.
The favorite, Dominican, yeah. But you never can disregard
Lobo. Torres is a damn good dude, Big guy, but can punch.
He's got balls. So
yeah, he can punch.
It's lunchtime. Let's grab a soup. I'm freezing my hands.
It's too cold. I need a soup.
You see, Marco, what do you think about my new thick tracer?
You look good. You was in Macy's in a clearance. You need something like this, my man.
It's like cashmere.
Oh, man.
But, we'll keep you updated. Follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. Also, WBOboxing.com. The latest news, interviews, trivia, and information.
Oh, we got information. Music.
What's up?
And Crawford. And Klitschko. We have a lot of. But keep tuned in. Yeah, keep in touch with WBO.
What's your jab, Paco? You're a southpaw, right?
So no,
you're right.
I'm orthodox.
Orthodox. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
WBO jab.
Yeah.